It has been just a little over a year since I quit my job at Apple and began the journey that is becoming a YouTube creator. Anyone who has attempted the task of building a career as a YouTuber certainly knows its hardships. I began with the goal that by summer 2016, I would be living off the money that I was making from videos, and I'd hoped to be around 20 to 50,000 subscribers. Well, it's now the end of 2016. What have I made? The title is actually a double meaning, but to avoid the top comment being clickbait, I will answer the question, what have I made monetarily? Well, since starting my channel last year, I have gained, at the time of this recording, 4,367 subscribers, just 45,633 shy of my goal. I've made 192 videos with a total view count of almost 700,000. I've worked nearly every day for many hours creating content. Now, what does all this sum up to in terms of revenue? Drum roll, please. $673.61. If you are wondering, no, that is not enough for me to live on for the entire year. For those of you living on that bi-weekly paycheck life, I would have made about $25 for every 2-week period. Now, with that depressing figure out of the way, what have I actually made this year? The first thing I did was update my gear to get a new 4K production cinema camera to up my production value. I traveled further west than I've ever been before to LA for Team Crispy Live, where I met my idols like Marquez, Jonathan, Lou, and Austin, where they talked about their processes, they answered questions. I got my OnePlus 2 signed by all of them, and it was just truly a dream come true. That is also where I met Greg from Greggles TV for the first time, who now is one of my best friends and collaboration partners. I went to New York City for the OnePlus 3 event where I met the OnePlus founder, Carl Pye, and got the first glimpse into the OnePlus's newest flagship phone. I had the amazing opportunity where Austin Evans flew me back out to LA to spend a whole week with him and his team, learning and helping, getting to hang out with him and his team, as well as Jonathan Morrison from TLD Today's team. All of them were absolutely incredible and amazing people to work with. By the way, if you are a fan of Austin's channel, the classic Game Boy Color video, yeah, I did the rough cut edit of that, as well as his HP Elite X3 video titled something like, "Can this replace your PC?" I ran the B-cam, so that was pretty cool. Of course, in between all of these amazing events, I continued to meet people through social media and collaborate on projects. I've continuously tried to outdo myself in terms of cinematic looks and skill to become a true cinematographer. But my favorite thing that I've made this year is simply finding my true calling and passion. All of my life I have loved filmmaking, photography, and consumer electronics. In finding out that the internet and all of its amazing social platforms is pretty much home to me. It is forever in my DNA. So as I go into 2017, I am not going to set the goal of hitting 1 million subscribers or 1 billion views. Instead, I will aim to do the same exact thing I did this year. Kick ass each and every day to strive for a future worth living for, take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself, and to remind myself that every single day is not about the $673.61. It's about the chance to create amazing videos and create an amazing community of people who love sharing their passions, and some cool pieces of tech along the way. So that's what I've made in 2016. What have you made?